Welcome back, Demon. 3 years. Demon, you've done this before, right? I'm glad you're showing off how long you've been with me. 3 years. You've been with me since 2021. Boy, things have changed from 2021, hasn't it? Like I said, I tell this story every once in a while, but I was still figuring out in the first 2 years of what my personality should be when it comes to doing these shows. And by my third year, or getting close to my third year, I've gotten comfortable to my limitations. There's only so much I can do with what I got with what I have when it comes to my personality and charisma, but I'm still open to ideas and opinions to what we could do better. I haven't had anybody give me significant feedback or criticism as of yet, but if you do blow up tomorrow or tonight by any chance, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a huge wake up call, I guess. But I seriously don't mind opinions or criticisms. But I'm just glad that I have gained the respect of you, Demon, and countless other viewers and people that I have met in the last 3+ years. So, Demon, welcome back to this little show of ours. I also posted the Discord announcement on the update video of the week, and I also got a Ready or Not video for you this time. Long story short, Ready or Not is not optimized. In fact, it got worse. This update, despite putting the game to a new game engine, it messed things up, which I'm very surprised it did actually. Why it got worse, or was there enough playtest done? I do not know. But nevertheless, I will continue to play that game whenever I'm in the mood for it, but not as much because of the issues. But I will continue to do other games like Pro Soccer Online and try to do maybe some Multiverses or Sea of Thieves or Age of Empires 4, stuff like that. I'm pretty comfortable with the few core games that I'm very comfortable with, Final Fantasy 14 Online and Rainbow Six Siege, but I'm open to inserting a couple of other games to make things more interesting, hopefully. So that's basically the plan. So tonight, like I said, I would do bonus games. I would love to do Final Fantasy tonight, but you know how long it takes to do the store quest for those. Unfortunately, it's not going to be done in an hour or two. No, it will not be done. And this time, I want to give you the assurance, if you are watching this now, I did finally finish the grind for Final Fantasy 14 for this time for good. I can actually do the story quest on level 65 and then do the MSQs for level 66. So when we do reach level 67, if you do that on the same day that I'll be playing it, then I am not really behind in anything because I'm all caught up. That's what I had to do. I mean, it's a game that you gotta grind, but at least it's not like Warframe or any similar game like that in the last few years that I played, because at least the grind in Final Fantasy feels rewarding and it doesn't feel like a complete chore to go through. But even with that being said, though, I know not a lot of people in my server play that game, but I do know that we can make a community out of that game. If only I had more time to network. But the thing is, networking is not that simple, especially online. I don't want to be friendly to just anybody. It must be someone I care about, or even have some interest. But anyway, I digress. It is good to be back. I needed a little bit more time to get all these videos done. You know, you're kind of surprised to see me dressed up tonight. Well, I had to do the thumbnails, not just for Ready or Not, but also a Rainbow Six Siege video that I'll be releasing tomorrow. I haven't done a Rainbow Six Siege fun session, on a Friday night in a while. But because I'm gonna be going for another leisure trip for a few days, starting next Wednesday, I figured, okay, I'll have to adjust the schedule a little bit. And plus, I wanted to get this video out because I think there's something interesting to show for it. So we will be releasing that video, that Siege video on Friday. And that's why I wanted to get that thumbnail done today, so I'm not gonna be racing to the finish line for Friday. And yes, and I think that about covers it. So when it comes to bonus games tonight, I do have one game in particular that I think I'm gonna have fun with. It doesn't take too much time to get back into it, and it's something that you guys are very familiar with. But before I start, before I switch the scene here, I'm gonna quickly adjust the goal here. I will be revealing the game here very shortly. And so you're wondering what game we're going to be doing tonight. Well, the sub goal is going to be the same, but I'm going to reveal the game right now. So I just updated the goal just now, and we're going to be doing Phasmophobia. I have not touched Phasmophobia in weeks. Not only that, if you reach the sub goal here, we will do Phasmophobia on VR. I know Phasmophobia is still not optimized on VR, but if you help me reach that sub goal, I will do Phasmophobia on VR tonight. So the VR headset is on standby. So that's something that hopefully hopefully that's a goal we can reach, because I have not done this game on VR in a while. I wish I could have had more time to do VR in general, but scheduling continues to be a challenge. Give me a second. I'm gonna adjust the category here. We're gonna return to Phasmophobia here right now. So we are going to be doing Phasmophobia again. I have not touched this game in a while, so hopefully we'll have a decent time. And we can do this game on VR if you guys really are interested. That's what that sub goal is for. Anyway, let's continue. And let's begin, shall we? So I did reduce the playlist music that I have in the background, because I noticed that it was still too loud. I mean, sure, I can make the master volume for some games even louder or quieter, but I still thought the music is still too loud. So I did make it quieter, and hopefully this time we'll have a decent balance, especially if you get people in voice chat as well. So I'm going to... So I already got the music lowered, and hopefully this will be a decent volume. So when it comes to Phasmophobia, thankfully it is optimized. I don't need to play this game for more than 60 frames, but I did reduce the FPS to about 100 on desktop, because some apps really do not play very well on high FPS. Anyway, so I haven't not touched Phasmophobia in who knows how long. So I'll just do this game on desktop, unless you guys wish for me to play this on VR. Oh boy. So, I have not touched this game in who knows how long. Anyway, let us try Phasmophobia without VR. Hopefully, we'll have some decent games here. They're gonna bring this game on consoles. That is going to be interesting how they're gonna pull that off. And who knows how long it's gonna take for this to be developed, especially since they had to hire more people just to even bring this game on console. We'll see about that. Granted, this is not a game that I will play all the time like I used to, but I'm just glad that this is still a game that I can play every once in a while. Again, this is another weird thing I noticed in this game. Even whether I'm on VR or not, every time I stand here near the board, everything just gets really dark for no reason. I don't get it. Why does it always do that? It's unnecessary. But I digress. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna see if we can get some randoms. But first, I'm gonna launch this game on multiplayer. There was a very bad bug. Hey Zach, welcome back. So, like I said, Zach, we are doing bonus games tonight. I could have gone with Persona, but I have not touched Phasmophobia in a long time. So I thought, okay, might as well do this game, because it's not something I have not touched in a while. So it's good to see you again, Zach. I don't know if you are a big fan of shooting games, but I did release a highlight from Ready or Not that I did not long ago, and it is kind of interesting. It's not too long, but yeah, it's really good to see you again, Zach. And Hales, welcome back. So yeah, welcome back, Zach. It's good to see you again. I'm trying my best here. I really am trying my best here because scheduling continues to be a pain. Scheduling still continues to be a pain to go through here, but I'm just having a fun time here. We'll go through this game as best as we can. So, yep, and we are going to continue to have a fun time here. So, here we go. Let's do this. I gigantified this. Oh, that is so cute, Zach. Wait, that's a new thing they added? That's a new thing they added with the emotes? Good to see you again, Hale. Wait, you can actually make the emotes bigger? Hold on. That's something that I'm not aware of. That must be a new thing that I have not seen in a while. So is that technically a cheer? Because if I try to do this myself, I don't think it's. Oh yeah, it must be a cheer. Because I don't think I can do it myself. Nope, it has to be somebody else that has to do it. You know, Zach, I was thinking I do have a few anime emotes myself, but I technically already reached the limit, and I'm pretty happy with the ones I have. But I don't mind doing some more silly anime emotes once in a while. So, welcome back, Hale. I mean, this is just not just for you two, Zach or Hale, but I do have a fair share of emotes myself. Not so much on not so much in anime, but you get the point. So, thank you again for the 100 bits, Zach. And you can get these Smallify emotes. Okay, that's a terrible joke, but Smallify emote there. But yeah, it's good to see you again, Zach. But I do have my fair share of emotes that people can get for either Prime or Tier 1. And by the way, Zach, this is something that is a bit annoying. This is something very annoying in Phasmophobia that I have no clue why they have not fixed yet. So if you are watching right now, Vane, you should. No, not Vane. If you're watching right now, Zach, you should notice this right away here. So there's a weird thing that Phasmophobia is doing right now. So when you spawn right here, the lighting is fine. It doesn't matter what brightness you have set up, everything looks fine. But when you stand here near the computer, these two boards, everything goes dark for no reason. Why? Why is it going darker? I mean, granted I can still see what's going on here, but why is it going darker? This, and to clarify, this happens on VR and desktop. So look at this. It's darker. And I walk back a bit. It's brighter. See? Everything is brighter. Now you go back here again. It gets darker. Why? It's haunted. Like my doom is about to click in here. Haha. Oh god. I did check out that new map, the Point Hope. That's the new map that this game has to offer. On VR, it is not optimized. Nope. My VR basically slowed down to a crawl. And just to give you a tip, Zach, even on the newest version of this game, Zach, it doesn't seem to matter what hardware you have. The performance of this game basically slows down. It's really bad. So it doesn't matter what computer you have. If you play this game, and you know somebody that plays this game, tell them to do this one little setting change. Doesn't matter what other settings they have set to right now, but this Fidelity FX Super Resolution 1.0 setting, if they have this setting on quality, if they had this setting on quality or ultra quality, tell them to lower it to balanced. Trust me, your game is not going to slow down or hitch as much often when you do that. I only noticed that when I was playing the game on VR in the newest map. And when I played this game, when I played that same map with that one setting change, everything was better. And even if you're on desktop, everything is much better too. Man, imagine if Hale or somebody did a gifted sub or something. Yeah, Hale, I know you have the Prime thing there. You probably used it already, but you're always welcome to do that voluntarily if you wish. Honestly, one of my dreams is to still do this full time, if I was given the chance. And gonna be completely honest here, by the way. Now that some people have brought this up, when it comes to VTubers, I'm not a big fan personally because maybe it's just me, but I've seen enough anime in my lifetime. So when I see an anime figure or an anime figure talking to me on a live broadcast, it doesn't really click with me that much. Only if anything, it just helps me get focused with just the voice. It's like doing a radio show, but you actually have some picture stuff working on. Oh, that's okay. That's nice, Hild. If you wish to do that, with your generosity, you're welcome to do that. It doesn't happen that much anymore, Hale. Maybe because people are back to school or back to work again. Because I do remember going over 100 subs like 6 months ago or something like that. So it really comes down to the audience and how generous they want to be. I don't really mind if you do 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. I don't care how many subs you want to do. Anything you wish to do voluntarily I'll be eternally grateful. I was still surprised that I was able to go over the 100 sub count all those months ago. Like, wow. Can you imagine if I can keep that number going every single month? That'd be very nice. And by the way, Zach, I'll get to you in a second. Another game that we can possibly do is Power Wash Simulator. I didn't even forget about this game when we played it once together. But you know what? You know what is odd, Zach? Why you cannot play this game on VR on Steam? Why do you have to buy this game separately from the Quest store? Like, there's no Steam VR option or anything like that on Steam? Yeah, you would think the game would add a VR option here. And you would think so, right? You would think you can play this game on a different version. Yeah, there's no beta. There's nothing here. Yeah, so apparently this game is on VR, but you have to get it from the Quest store. Like, why you cannot do VR in this game on Steam? Like, really? You cannot do it on Steam? You have to do it separate? I don't want to buy the game second time in a row. Yeah, no, I don't want to buy the game twice in a row, especially when I'm very casual with it. You know, no worries, Held. I'm glad to see you again. We are doing bonus games tonight, and I thought might as well do Phasmophobia again. And for the record, I am not that scared of Phasmophobia anymore. You know what? I actually did get some relics. I actually did get some random relics here. Again, I'm not a perfectionist or I'm not an achievement hunter in this game, but I'm kind of surprised that these started to show up finally. And graphically, these look pretty good. I mean, Phasmophobia is a fine horror game, but yeah. Wait a minute. I looked it up and read it. A lot of people are angry because of it. That's what I was thinking, Zach. Why couldn't they include VR on Steam? Can you imagine how many more sales Power Wash Simulator can get if they added a VR option? I mean, I don't expect just Steam VR, but if they include just a VR option like Phasmophobia does, that would be very nice. But no, I have no clue why they didn't do that. And like I said before, Zach, I have played several Phasmophobia clones that exist out there, but most of them are very forgettable, Zach. This is still a decent game. And they're also planning to bring this game on consoles, too. I have no clue how they're gonna do that, but I guess that's why they hired more people. And that is why this game is still going. So if I get lucky and I don't die in the next mission, I might be able to upgrade my equipment again. And what level am I right now? 36. So I can finally upgrade a thermometer to level 36, to level 2. So there's level 36. And I can get a crucifix as well. Ooh, that'd be very nice. Level 38. That'd be very nice. That would be very nice. Granted, it is easier to level up in this game if you don't die, but I still look at this game as very casual. I also like to play Sea of Thieves again, Zach. But again, I look at Sea of Thieves as no different to Phasmophobia. It's something that you have to be in the mood to play. But it's always nice to do an adventure or something like that. You know what I would like to see, Zach? If I was given the resources, I would definitely like to see some fans out there do a VTuber version of me. Like, imagine if I was animated in an anime. Like, maybe, I don't know if Korean style or Japanese style, but that would be very nice to see what I would look like. I already have a drawing for that, Zach. Zach, do you remember that drawing that I had with Multiverses a while ago, Zach? Do you remember that? I think I still have that picture here, Zach. But if you like animated stuff, Zach, I still have that picture here. I'm not sure if Harold is still watching, but I still have that. Do you remember that picture, Zach, or you're not aware of it? Because I did show this off a while ago, and I'm just trying to remember. The problem is the audience will remember details that I do not. And just trying to remember if I do have it on my computer here somewhere. Which folder do I have it in? So yeah, Zach, I don't know if you remember that. I may have shown it to you, or maybe I don't think some people remember. But I still have that that picture here in my hard drive somewhere. Is it here? Yes, I still have it. Oh, well, Zach, I just found it. While you were writing your message, I did finally find it. But so Zach, before I show you the picture, you are aware of the Multiverses game on Steam, right? Like, you know what the art style looks like, and you know what the art style looks like. So I still wanted to do it in an anime, and I do have the picture right here, and I think you'll find this very interesting. So basically, they took my look, like you see right now. And this is the picture that Katsuhito did. I don't know if this Katsuhito is 5R or from somewhere else. But anyway, Katsuhito is the artist, and they did do this. I'm still very happy with this drawing. It looks really nice. Very nicely. The artist did a very good job. Taking my likeness and putting it into a drawing. It looks really nice. And Wonder Woman looks pretty good too. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can tell the artist did a very good job with this. I'm very happy. And for the record, I do have this same photo without the background image of Multiverses as well. It's sweet. I'm still happy with this drawing. If somebody's gonna make it. Mole. I don't know if you can see this, Zach, but I have a mole. See? There's a reason why there's a block down my face. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a mole here. That's something I've had since birth. So that black dot is on point. So yeah, that is not a mistake. Yep. Yep, I insisted on accuracy. So yeah, Zach, imagine if somebody out there, a commissioner, decide to do a VTuber version of me with this. Wouldn't that look so freaking epic, Zach? I'm not a big fan of VTubers personally. It's not my preference. But imagine if they took this drawing and made a 3D model of it. Wouldn't that be so freaking cool, Zach? Just imagine this drawing, but it actually moves and it gets animated. Wouldn't that be spectacular, or at the very least be very interesting. And of course, I may sound a bit selfish here, but imagine if Wonder Woman over here was also brought into the picture as well. Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about that, Zach. And not only it takes a lot of time to make, but I also imagine it is very pricey. You can get a budget price, even if but it doesn't change the fact that it still takes time to make. So I believe you, Zach. I mean, the animation is not that simple. It takes time. It takes time to do, and it's not cheap either. Unless you go for a budget price or something. But yes. But, oh yes. But again, can you imagine? No doubt, Zach. Yeah, there's no doubt about it, Zach. The people that work on games that do have to do the 2D art or animation, you gotta respect them for that. Yeah. So yeah, are you aware of Killer Instinct, Zach? That arcade game from the 90s? Are you aware of that game? Now 2D or 3D, like back then, was completely different because of the technology limitations, but it's still very interesting what they were able to do back then. So I don't know if you're into fighting games, Zach, but they did some interesting animation on how they did in Killer Instinct when it comes to humiliations in that game. So I can quickly show you an example, and this is not my video, by the way, but it's very interesting. It's sort of like Street Fighter, Zach, but I'm not gonna show you the gameplay of fighting, but I'm gonna quickly show you the humiliations they do in that game. And you know how Mortal Kombat has fatalities or finishing moves, but Killer Instinct did a completely different. And this was back in 1994. So the animations that they did for the 2D back then was very impressive. This was only possible in arcade because, you know, hard consoles and computers were not strong enough at the time. But just look at this. Just look at this look at the humiliation dance and the animation they did for these characters. Now, granted, you don't know any of these characters, but just look at the animation. It's kind of adorable. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go for this. This one should be higher quality. So look at the animation. Yeah, they dance when they lose. That's 1994, by the way. That's humiliation in that game. Kind of, yeah. Very goofy. This is all animated, by the way, back then. 1994 animation. Pretty impressive for 1994. Don't worry, it's almost over. The animation looks a bit stiff. If you have to compare it to modern standards nowadays. Still, impressive. This is my favorite.
Break it down.
That's probably one of my favorite humiliation dances from that game. Look how that animal dances after. Look again how that animal dances. Watch that animation again.
Break it down.
It's a bit stiff, but it's still pretty impressive what they were able to do back then. And yes, Zach, it's true. I mean, it was a 90s thing. I mean, it's still kind of done nowadays, but some things are still done to this day. But if you don't talk animation, that was back in 1994. And by the way, Zach, all those animation frames you saw on the arcade version of that game, in consoles back then, they had to reduce the number of frames significantly. It doesn't look as good. That is how much technology was completely different back then. Yeah, hello, Ruza. It's good to see you, man. Ruza, I imagine you've been very busy with work, so I'm not too surprised to see you not be available all the time. So, but it's good to see you again, Ruza. This is one of the bonus games I wanted to do. I haven't played this game in a while, so hopefully we'll get some people here. And but yeah, Zach, it's still impressive. I mean, technology has changed so much, Zach, that nowadays there's really no excuse to what you can do in a game. It just comes down to how creative you are. Arcade games back then was the premium to gaming. It's amazing how things have changed in the last 2 decades. I've read some reviews of 7 Days to Die that even at 1.0, the game is still not finished, or it doesn't feel that different. But I'm not sure how much of that is true or not. But yes, I did. The reason why I'm dressed up today, even though it's a shorter session, is I had to get the thumbnails done for a couple of videos because I didn't want to fall behind schedule. Because I'm going to be traveling to Reno, Nevada on Wednesday next week. Yes, Ruza, I'm going to be traveling to Reno, Nevada next week on Wednesday. I'm only going to be there for a few days, but it's a bit of a leisure trip to see more of America that I haven't seen before. But yeah. Yeah, so I know you can mod Minecraft as well, but when I play 7 Days to Die without mods, I don't know. I didn't exactly get impressed by the game. When it comes to survival games, especially with zombies involved, it's something that either I will enjoy or not. I don't know. Do I technically still have the game on Steam? I don't remember. I still have the game technically on Steam, 19 gigabytes, but I don't know if this game is even worth playing anymore. I don't know. Is it still optimized? I don't know. I cannot tell you. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna try to do. But I'm decided to revisit Phasmophobia here today. I haven't advertised this game yet, but hopefully I can get at least 1 or 2 games here. And Ruza, Zach here just showed off that you can make an emote much bigger. I don't know if Zach has an emote or a gifted sum from a viewer here, but you can gigantify even one of my emotes. I'm very curious, Zach, what my emote looked like if you gigantified it. I mean, granted, it will show more detail, but man, I'm glad that this website finally added more stuff to feature. I'm glad that I mean, this platform is not perfect, but I'm glad they did add more stuff to support your fellow creators in a way, which is very nice. Yeah, I don't know, Zach. Do you personally think 7 Days to Die is a game worth revisiting, even though the game is not really big on hard drive space? Because I tried it before and I was not really hooked into it, especially when it was on early access. I don't know. Plus, the game was not optimized either at the time. Not even close. But anyway, I will advertise the lobby for this Phasmophobia lobby. I don't know if we'll get any decent players at all, but I'm gonna give it a try. I try to have the templates ready to go whenever I do certain games, like Sea of Thieves. I don't know if we'll have time to do Sea of Thieves tonight, Zach. I don't know if you're in the mood for it, but we will see if we can get any people in Phasmophobia first. Because when I tried doing Phasmophobia before, oh boy, I didn't get anybody at all, and I waited for like 5 or 10 minutes, and which felt like an eternity, by the way. So let's see if we can get anybody. In the worst case scenario, if you don't get enough people for Phasmo, we could try 7 Days to Die again. I don't know if it's worth playing or not. Again, without mods. I mean, first you gotta enjoy the game without mods. I've been planning? Okay. Well, it's something that I could revisit and find out once and for all. I mean, thankfully the game is not too big on hard drive space. So, I don't know. Because when I played it on early access, it was... It was kind of forgettable. Nothing really stood out. So... I played it in early access, Zach. The biggest thing that I noticed about it at the time, or there was modded... I didn't play it modded. I did try experimental, but the game was not optimized at all at the time. I don't know if 1.0 improved on it, but I noticed that it wasn't optimized. I don't mind playing a game on 60 frames per second, but if the game hitches a lot, and even if you have decent hardware, that's where I will be very disappointed. I mean, by the way, Zach, you remember that Ready or Not game that I touched upon yesterday or a while ago? Somehow, when they updated that game to a newer game engine, I don't know if they had enough time to develop it, but when they released it, a big update yesterday, the performance was significantly worse. Let me put it to you this way, Zach. One of your favorite games, let's say, for example, it plays fine at 60 frames per second. Zach, imagine your favorite game plays 60 frames per second. Then they release another update to that game, a big one, and somehow your frames go from 60 frames per second to 30 frames per second, and it doesn't matter how much you change your settings. How would you feel if that happened? Your favorite game all of a sudden is performing worse, and they had the time to go over it. That's basically what happened, whether or not. And my heart kind of got broken when that happened. And if it was a non-shooting game, I don't mind, but you need to have much frames as possible for a shooting game. Zach, this is a different story. In a shooting game, you need as much frames as possible. When your frames get halved compared to what it used to be, and lowering the settings doesn't help, that is not acceptable. I still play this one retro game in particular that I had to play on that you have to play on a lower frame rate, but it's not a shooting game, so I'm not complaining. But shooting game and a lower frame rate, oh boy, oh boy. That's why when people talk about the hype of this Unreal Engine 5, I am not really believing into that hype anymore, because I mean, if the game engine is that good and some people cannot figure out how to optimize it, then yeah. I mean, granted, Zach, the Sea of Thieves does have shooting in it, but at least you don't have to do it all the time. So yeah, and if you have to, Zach, you can lower the settings to legendary. There's nothing wrong with lowering some settings to legendary, while some you can keep on mythical. Because I definitely noticed my GPU working a lot harder in shadowed areas or in an island compared to being out in the sea. So I did find a sweet spot. I even limited my frame rate in that game to 90 with my 3080 Ti. So that's a thing I noticed with that game. So it's just about how it's just knowing on how much you have to limit your frame rate and settings. But We're gonna see if we can get some random people to play with us today. If you don't get enough people on Phasmo, or if I don't get anybody at all, then I'll just move on. Oh, back then. Okay, so the game has come a long way of being optimized, Zach. Okay. I didn't play the game when it first came out, so I have no clue what the performance is like. I imagine back then the game was on DirectX 11 on because I don't think DirectX 12 existed back then. Because I know when I went to the graphics settings recently, they did update it to DirectX 12. So I don't know what the performance was like on that game back then. Yeah, so I cannot really say much what it was like in the early days. Only thing I know is that people told me that back in the early days, there was not a lot of content. There was not a lot of missions to do. So it kind of got repetitive quickly. But I'm glad the Rare guys, glad they struck it out and kept going with the game. And they added more content. So that's something to respect. Back then, no sniper or shotgun, only pistol sword. Wow. This is a silly question, Zach, but back then you couldn't jump either. You could not jump. They do have jumping. Okay. Well, remember as well, Zach, that Final Fantasy XIV online MMO that I play, when it first came out on 2010, the original release, it was very, very bad, by the way. There was no such thing as jumping in that game. No such thing. And there was no quick travel either. So you had to do lots of backtracking, which was very boring. Oh yes, Zach. So it was kind of like No Man's Sky, but it's just even more repetitive. Oh boy. You know, I tried playing No Man's Sky, Zach. I'd rather play Sea of Thieves than No Man's Sky. Yep. I just posted the LFG. I don't know how many people are gonna join, but we'll see. Here we go. I just posted the LFG. If you don't get anybody, I'll move on, because I got other games to do to pass the time. Speaking of voice activity, yeah, okay, it's voice activation. Okay, I can only imagine that, Zach. There's only a few missions to do, and I bet the PvP back then was worse, Zach, because there was not much to do. So, Zach, all the grinding and you get interrupted. There was no PvE back then. So you do all the grinding and you get interrupted. Oh, so the game was in a very rough state, Zach. That's not a big surprise. The game was in a very rough state when it first came out. So all the complaints were on point. Well, Zach, Sea of Thieves did better on release than Skull and Bones did for Ubisoft. Zach, do not play Skull and Bones. I know I said this before, Zach, but do not play Skull and Bones that Ubisoft did. It's Sea of Thieves, but worse. Somehow, somebody made a pirate game that tries to be a Sea of Thieves, but worse. And your ship has a stamina meter in that game. Somebody thought it was a good idea. Oh, you can mess around too, Zach. That is something I respect. If you can mess around or be goofy, I respect that. Man. But yeah, Zach, I'm just hoping to get even one player here, but it doesn't look like Oh, finally somebody showed up. Thought I was gonna wait here forever. Yeah, so I didn't know if I was gonna.
How long have you been waiting for?
Maybe 5 minutes. No, maybe at 5 minutes. No, 2 or 3 minutes. I was hoping to get at least the second person or third person. Sorry, what?
I said that's not too bad.
Okay, well, I did play this game a few weeks ago before any update, and I waited like 5 or 10 minutes, and not one person showed up. Nope.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
one of
it
those
happens
games
sometimes.
you cannot play with. This game is a lot more fun if you can have at least 2 or 3 people to play with. At least 2 or 3.
I agree. Getting this trophy was not very enjoyable.
I don't know. I don't know if you play Final Fantasy 14 online. It's an MMO. There's a relic thing you can do in that game to grind, but I'm not doing that
yeah.
thing ever again. It took me like 11 days straight to get it. 11 days straight
Oh.
of grinding. Nope. Not doing that again.
That's a lot. That's how long I've been playing this game for.
Just 11 days?
Yeah, 11 days.
I have
Oh, yeah,
played.
I have this one too.
Well, I like that.
Mhm.
I don't know about you, but
Sometimes I do this. Sometimes I do this if I want a meme.
Wait, did you change the?
It's
Did
a
you?
Silver Apocalypse trophy.
I have no
and
clue
the
what the Silver
Eternal ID.
Apocalypse means.
Oh, you have to do a Sunny Meadow solo on 10x and get all 3 objectives and a ghost photo. Gold is, you have to do gold. You have to do 15x solo.
I am not that crazy on the grind in this game. As long as I don't.
It's terrifying.
I'm
Are you
not
gonna
really.
add your stuff.
I mostly have level 1. I have some level 2s, but if
Oh, that's okay. I mean, you're a higher level than I am right now.
Yeah, I have some of my gear at level 2. Hold on a second. I need to improve that flashlight to level 3. Yeah, I just did that. I have a level 3 flashlight finally.
We can do a 112.9x runs on Camp Woodwind if you're not comfortable going in. I can go in and you can stand with the video camera. We can get some levels pretty quickly.
So the main thing, I'm not really. I think I got most of my equipment to level 2. The flashlight is thankful level 3 here, and hold on a second. I forgot how this thing works. Each player's
You can
equipment
go
is
to
represented as a different
quick
color.
loadouts.
Is equipped is oriented truck. Oh, okay.
Or we can do professional with the my tier 1 stuff. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that I have equipment that they can help. How much money do I have? Like 4,300, so we should be fine. The next thing I'll unlock is a
Okay.
thermometer for level 2.
I have 13,000.
Okay, yeah, just save that money because you're gonna need that to buy the upgrade
Oh no,
equipment.
I know. But when I do my Camp Wayward runs, I generally do those solo. If I can't find anyone to play with, then I'll usually get like 4,000 for each.
I'm gonna be
ghost
honest
directly.
here. I played this game back when this game only had 1 developer. That's how old this game is.
Oh, a long time ago. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I can teach you some things.
Yeah,
I'll
I remember I played
I'll
this
add,
game
my
when there
stuff.
was only 1 developer. The game was more buggy. Oh, by the way, I don't know what computer you have, but if you go to your video settings, this one setting called Fidelity FX Super Resolution 1.0.
No, I have that turned off. It is not a good setting.
For me, I had to turn it down to balanced, and I noticed a huge difference.
I have it off. Okay, well I'm ready when you are if you want to duo for now.
I just turned it off, and yeah, because when I had that setting on quality, everything slowed down to a crawl. It was that bad. Yeah,
Are we going in?
I think we may have to wait a minute. Why is my FPS capped? Why is my FPS capped at 60? Or is it because of the main menu?
Could be the main menu.
Okay, that's pretty typical then. That's pretty typical.
I mean, we'll be fine on professional with.
Oh,
two, but-
yeah, I kind of figure. I'll post LFG one more time. If you don't get anybody else, then we'll just go. I'm not going to wait forever. Especially, you know how long it takes to do the missions in this game.
I
Okay,
mean,
I just posted it again.
professional, Won't really take me that long. I'm not
It's-
bragging, I'm just being honest.
No, that's fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to see if we can get at least a third person. But if not, we'll just do it. We'll just do the two of us. It's not a problem with me.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I do like I do professional and
Yeah, I always do
mayor runs
professional.
solo
It's
sometimes.
a pretty decent setting. Oh, we got a third person. Finally. Finally. We got the special
I mean,
forces
it's not,
finally.
it's not my favorite difficulty. But,
I call you the special forces because of your level. Level 74. Amazing. Oh, wait, no. The Mimic is the special forces. Level 214.
Oh yeah, the Mimic is gonna be supplying all the good shit.
Okay, I'll remove my stuff then.
The only equipment
What's
that I
going
have...
on?
The only equipment I have at level 3 is the flashlight, so you can override mine. Thank you.
Oh, I only have all tier 1 stuff, so...
Okay, yeah, we're just hoping to do some missions, and yeah, we're just hoping to get at least a third person. But hey, we got a fourth person. Thank you.
Okay, we're ready.
going on?
everyone.
All right, we can do Tanglewood first. It'll be a good warm-up.
Unless you guys want to do Point Hope.
I don't really care what we do.
Point, what are you talking about?
Point Hope, the map.
Oh, the map. Wow. Okay. I think everything. I
Either
think
or,
we're good.
I'm okay with anything.
All right, let's do it. That person's microphone is loud.
Scooby Doo Doo.
I'll get a temps camera and UV.
Give me a second here.
tier 2 headgear. We don't have mirror.
Wait a minute. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna bring cameras in. Sure.
No tarot cards, so I'm guessing it's the summoning circle, Ouija board, or monkey's paw. Oh, we have monkey's paw.
Did you find something?
Let me take a picture. Hello? What are you doing? At least let me
I
get
can't
inside the
believe-
wall.
How did that even get the picture?
Because it's how the game works.
Bruh. That's why.
I don't think we know where the ghost room is yet, huh? Okay, we'll just keep looking.
Nah, I'm just fucking around. Oh, it touched something. Did it touch something?
I'll get the other cameras.
It's touching something.
Well, Zach, we got lucky with a full party. We got lucky. I wish I had the dedication to play this game.
It's in the fair.
Where? In this hallway?
Yeah, so they opened this closet door. I heard it. But he might have moved, so who knows?
Okay, I'll bring more. I got a levitating tripod that never gets old.
It just threw something in the kitchen.
Okay, I'll bring
Why do
another
we have
camera
the
in there.
dots here?
I'll just put a
Yeah,
camera
it's
over
in-
here.
It's in the kitchen. It's in the kitchen. 100%.
I put another camera in there. So yeah, Zach, I don't know when was the last time you played Phasmo, but one of the biggest nitpicks I've always had with this game was how long it takes for the evidence to show up sometimes. Doesn't look like we have an orb ghost. No dots either.
We got UV.
Good.
Also no.
I'm guessing you're trying to do the spirit box to see if there's anything there?
I have not tried to do spirit box.
Someone check for orbs so we can roll out Mimic or not.
I already checked for orbs. I did.
We checked. Yeah, we're trying to see if there's any dots. Nothing yet.
Well, if it's a gore, you're not gonna see the dots if people are in the ghost room.
One thing is for sure, we don't have dots. Sorry, we don't have orbs. Yep, no.
Do we even have a spirit box out here? Never mind, I found.
Nothing. 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 Nope, nothing. Possible freezing temps? Did you check on that? This is still one of the more decent Ghost games in Steam.
I'm gonna go no with spirit. Oh shit! I just tried to hunt. But yeah, I'm gonna go no with spirit box. It doesn't seem to be answering.
Probably have it, Hunt. It'll be quicker to figure out the ghost that way.
The only thing I can think of is maybe it will be freezing temps.
Yeah, we have the MF5.
Okay.
Oh, so we won't even get spirit box. That's dumb.
So it's gonna be one of those 4 ghosts then.
Is it written in the book?
No. Where'd the thermometer go? Can we get another crucifix out here?
We do not have any more crucifixes in the trailer anymore.
Alright.
There's one in the dining room.
Yeah, go ahead and hide real quick. I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna loop it. You guys wanna?
This looping technique, I haven't heard that in a while.
Where's the temps?
We lost Mimic. He died.
Anyone
It can
have?
either be a Jin, a Miley, or an Obake.
Okay.
Do you know how Mimic died?
Alright,
Because,
I'm just gonna wait for it to hunt, then I'll be able to figure out what it is.
Now, to be fair, I did say hide because I was
Money,
going to do
what's our
something,
average standing?
and then nobody hid.
That's unfortunate, the Mimic. Very unfortunate. Best of luck to you, Aura. Hopefully it's one of the two ghosts then. That's our best guess at the moment.
Yeah, I'll be able to figure it out after this hunt.
I honestly think it's going to be a Jin.
There it is. There it is. Do you know what he said?
She said it's a Myling.
Myling. So Myling is... Myling is a very
Ghostwriting.
vocal and active ghost, or made to quiet. Myling is known to be quieter when hunting. Myling is more frequently in making paranormal sounds. Do you know if the ghost wrote in the book, or...
I don't even know if there's a book there. I didn't see one. But someone said
There should be a book there. On the counter.
Because he says it's a Myling, so that book will probably confirm it once and for all. If it even triggers at all. One of my biggest nitpicks in this game is how long...
Waiting for the hunt.
One of my biggest nitpicks in this game is how long it takes for some of the evidence to show up. Sometimes it takes forever.
Hey, Mimic, throw the notepad back in the light if you think it's a Myling.
It's okay though, I'm used to not using much evidence.
Hey, Mimic, throw the clipboard in the light if you think it's a Myling.
Yeah, over here, like on the counter.
Yeah. Or throw it at the radio if you don't think it's a Myling.
Yeah, or you can put it on the right. You don't think it's a Myling. You don't think it's a Myling.
Okay. Throw it if you think it's an Obake.
If you think it's an Obake, put it on the light on the left. If you don't think it's that either, put it on the radio on to the right. I know again.
Alright, final one, Jin.
You don't think it's Jin either?
Well, it can't be anything else. It cannot be a Goryo. I wished for knowledge and it crossed out Goryo.
It's
We have
Myling,
EMF5, we
Obake,
have
Goryo, and
UV.
Jin.
Yeah, we have EMF5, we have UV. It cannot be Goryo, it cannot be Mimic. So, what do you...
Hopefully Aura did not die. I don't mind dying in this game, but I need to level up badly, so... he just died. Aura just died.
Yeah, I'll go die. I mean, I literally cannot... I'm pretty useless because I wished for knowledge, so I'm like blind and deaf.
The only thing I'm hoping for is if they wrote something on the book in the counter, but I can't really see from here. Whatever.
Aura Mist died!
That's what I just said. Aura died.
Oh, I couldn't hear that because I wished for knowledge. I can't do a Myling check because I can't hear. I honestly think it's gonna be a Jin.
Well, I could do a quick check on the book to see if there's anything written in it. I think that's the
Throw
book
it in
right
the
there.
light if it's a Jin. So it's a Jin.
That's probably a best
I
guess
think
here.
it's a Jin. I'm gonna
So
go
Jin
Let's
is freezing temperature. Hopefully it is freezing temps. Otherwise, whatever.
Throw it in the light if you got freezing temps.
Maybe Aura or Mimic
Let's
is going
just
back
go.
to the
Let's
house.
just go.
Wait, do we have any
We're
sanity pills
turning
yet?
left.
Do we have any sanity pills left? Might as well take that. Might as well use it. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Hopefully it is that. But that was unfortunate on Mimic. Yes!
Welcome back.
Yes!
I've got some
Told you it was a Jin.
I said it through the radio. Right before
I
I
couldn't
died.
hear. I could not hear.
It was hard to hear because it cut off your message there. So yeah. But good job, man. Thermometer, finally. I finally got the. Hold on, give me a second here. Let me just. Unlock that right away. Thermometer. There you go.
Yeah, I am so sad that they made the tier 3 thermometers better than the tier 1s.
I mean, it's the logical thing to do.
But they did it by nerfing the tier 1s.
No, they buffed the tier 2 and tier 3 too, because you can now hold it down and it'll get
Yeah,
better.
that is nice.
faster reading.
That is nice.
Okay.
I still think that it should just... I think it should just have a constant reading like the tier 1s do. don't think
Aura,
we should.
since you called it out before you died and you called it a Jin, which map do you think we should do next?
Oh, I don't really care.
A fun one. Like what pops into your mind when it comes to a fun map in this game? What comes to mind?
It's Sunny Meadows.
Sunny Meadows restricted.
Sure.
Sunny
It's that-
Meadows restricted is actually my favorite map.
You know what they used to call Sunny Meadows before the update? You know what it was called before?
Asylum.
Yep.
They didn't call it anything different. Asylum was a different map, and they got rid of it and replaced it with Sunny Meadows because it was too big.
Yeah, I remember that was. I remember that Sunny Meadows, Asylum being annoying. One of my favorite bugs and glitches in that old version of the map was you can stand on top of a bed by
Ready
glitching
up?
on it, and the ghost cannot get you. I love it. Anyway. That's still a glitch I remember to this day.
Surprisingly, Sunny Meadows is the least broken map.
No, Sunny Meadows and Prison are way too big in my opinion. But Sunny Meadows restricted is like the perfect size.
I mean, it's better for more players.
Accordingly before starting the investigation.
I'm gonna bring a flashlight. I'm going to ditch the book. Going to take a parabolic. I'm going to take...
You should use night vision so you have an extra slot for evidence
Yeah,
items.
but night
Are you
vision
talking
kinda
about
gives me a headache.
these? Are you talking about these headsets here? Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, Zach, we're just trying to have a fun time here. Are you in the mood for 7 Days to Die or Sea of Thieves? It's up to you. But that's something that I could cover today.
We got the voodoo doll. Oh, so it has to be downstairs.
I just need to quickly refresh my memory, but Sunny Meadows Restricted is basically Sunny Meadows, but smaller.
Sunny Meadows, but portions have been blocked off.
To a certain number of areas, and it changes sometimes.
I'm getting ambient noise downstairs left side.
On the boat.
Let's see if there's anything.
Brought the voodoo doll.
Hmm.
I only use the voodoo doll unless you need an interaction.
Nope. I kind of miss the old days where if you see your breath if you see your breath, that was freezing temps. It was very obvious before, but they got rid of it.
No.
I miss that. Trying to see if there's any orbs or anything that shows up on this camera here as I walk around. Nothing yet.
Has anybody checked all the rooms individually for...
I don't think we have, no.
I have down here.
Oh, that's Breaker. Is there anything? Nope, nothing yet. Wait, no, I thought that was an orb, but that's not an orb. Nope. Nothing yet.
It's probably in one of these front rooms then.
That was moved. That was not there before, or
No, that book's never like that.
Here, I'm gonna set down a crucifix and I'm gonna go play with the voodoo doll.
We don't need that. Do not play with the voodoo doll. We have freezing temps.
are you? Did you check your thermometer to be sure?
Alright, she just threw the phone.
Yeah, it's freezing temps.
Wait, in this room here, we found it.
The voodoo doll, if like you're having.
Yeah,
trouble
it's
with the
freezing
oven.
temps.
Okay, I'll drop the camera here then. I'll drop the camera in this. Okay.
I use spirit box.
No one grabbed dots.
Wow. Of all the rooms in Sunny Meadows, it had to be that one. Let me queue up. Here we go. Here's the ghost room. Okay, nope, no orbs. Oh, we just threw a book. You saw that too? He just threw a book. Cool. I'm being the manager.
I can see orbs.
Can't be a shade.
I can see orbs by the window.
You
By the
positive?
window there, you could...
No, that's just the snow outside. That's not orbs.
Yeah, it has to be in the room, not on the window, yeah.
Oh, we do have orbs though.
You positive? Oh, I see the orbs now. I see it now.
Yeah, they're told they're orbs, not snow.
I hope the orbs is not fake evidence. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now.
Could be me, who knows?
Well, it can't be EMF5. Unless it's...
Wait, we have EMF 5?
It can't be EMF5.
Yeah, it cannot be.
Did you put a book there?
Yeah. It's not, I have a feeling it's not gonna be... There's an easy way to test this. You're gonna want to put a crucifix in there, by the way.
We do have a crucifix.
Okay. I'm grabbing firelight.
We got so far is freezing temps and ghost
Trying
orbs.
to hunt.
I'm doing an on-radio test.
Where's the motion sensor again? Oh, it's these ones here? These security camera looking things? Oh wait, motion. This one here? That I'm holding?
Can we get salt?
Whatever.
You're gonna want to put another crucifix in there.
We don't
Blows
have
out
any
the
more.
third candle and it hunts. And it's an Onryo. Where's the second crucifix?
I don't think we have one. It's on the table. I brought it in.
Nope. Nope. I don't know what the gadgets look like.
Hide and seek.
Why is the FPS stuck at 60 right now?
It's not an Onryo.
I think the game must have hard-coded or something.
Turn the breaker off. I'm pretty sure it's
We got UV. We got UV.
Yeah, called it.
Which means it's a Huntu.
Yeah. I only knew it's a Hantu because it hasn't been touching the door much at all.
Amazing.
I'm going back in. You guys want to take the sanity med?
Yeah, we can take it. Yeah, take a sanity pill here.
Otherwise, it would just be wasting the crucifix.
Oh, we need motion sensors. Oh, there we go.
I thought I put one in there already. Why is the game stuck at 60 FPS? Give me a second here. Ooh. Hang. Give me. It's good to see you, Awesome. How you been, man? Sorry to, yeah, that Ready or Not game, Awesome. Unfortunately, we're not missing much. The game's performance got even worse after the patch, Awesome. I was not having the best time. The game just got worse, which I was very sad about. I have no clue what happened
There are
in the
a
update,
couple hiding spots.
but it just got worse, Awesome. I'm sorry.
I can show you. What
I was heartbroken. But I did manage to get one decent
I mean,
moment
I
from
know.
that game
It's fine.
with that update, with that video that I just did today. Okay.
Oh, if it's a Hantu, then I'm gonna turn on the breaker.
Isn't the breaker already on?
No, Hantu turned it off. As it does.
That frick.
And
All we
it's
got,
back
all we
on.
need to do is the photo.
Yeah.
Other than the Mimic being unlucky, the last map, this one is going well. I don't know about you, but I tried playing this game on VR. It's still not quite optimized yet. Not even close. I experienced like really bad slowdown in the new map too. No photo yet, but we don't necessarily need to get the photo. From my experience, the photo objective kind of glitches out and bugs out. Times you think you took the photo, didn't matter. It didn't count, which is annoying.
Hey, what's our sanity at?
We're currently at 50% average sanity. If you're trying to talk, I don't hear your microphone at all. Must be muted or something. If you can't talk for whatever reason, that's fine. Just letting you know.
Hunter really does not want to event. As it seems. Hang on, I'm gonna open these.
There you go.
Sorry, I ran it in the wrong setting. No wonder I couldn't say anything.
Yeah, I was just wondering because you're not the only one to have that where you think you were talking, but you were muted the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, at first you saw you were actually talking to yourself. My bad.
We've all been there.
Just having a funny conversation. Yeah, like I was saying with the on Tanglewood, it when it hunted, it actually spawned on me from the floor and killed me.
There was not much you can do. You are very unlucky.
I opened the closet door, that was blocked, and then it killed me. I was like, shit, well then.
Not much room to maneuver. Nope.
Nope.
So yeah, we're just trying to get the, like I was saying, we're just trying to get the photo thing right now.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how many times this game has gotten patched, but that photo thing is always annoying to do.
Apparently they're reworking the photo system.
Low.
Yo, whoever is in the van, what is our sanity?
We're currently at 39.
Thank you.
Apparently they're reworking the photo on it.
Yeah, I don't know how long you've been playing this game, but like I said, it's always annoying. You think you take a photo, you think you did it, but the game says no, you did not do it.
Yeah, I clicked the button. I was wasting my incense. Well, we're blessed. We're blessed now. Oh.
That must be one very passive Hantu. Yeah, that's always been my biggest nitpick with this game. Taking a long time for evidence to show up if you're unlucky.
Yeah. Sometimes you can get lucky.
Yeah, but it's always RNG. You never really know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of Forewarned, but it's a Phasmophobia-like clone game that has one interesting thing about it. You can actually banish the ghost or kill it, if you will. Wish this game had that.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Have it?
I think it's a mimic.
Let me guess, fake evidence?
I mean, we have two evidences of the mimic, and it's like not hunting anymore.
You were saying?
You know what's really funny? You know how people always have their final words? That's final word, it's not hunting. The ghost is like, what did you say? Yeah, I'm not hunting.
And you know what's funny? It went on for like 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know how long. And the game, and the ghost finally decides to hunt for whatever reason.
Oh, it's not hunting. 5 seconds later starts hunting. Oh, that's funny.
Oh boy.
Oh.
It's like famous last words or the infamous last words.
Definitely was. It's not hunting.
Definitely.
It hunts.
So you were saying? I'm just rubbing it in at this point.
I know. See, no response. See, soldier. That's funny. It's not gonna hunt.
Every once in a while, the game gives you interesting moments.
Fucked up the photo.
like I said, the photo thing either works or it doesn't. It's annoying. It was a hunt too.
Yep, yep.
Yep, 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 yep.
So, let me say this for the final time. You were saying? Exactly. Complete 50
What map are
optional
we doing?
objectives. Ah, that's fine. Okay, it's just the 3 of us now. Okay, that's fine. We can probably choose either a farm map or a house map. We can do this with the 3 of us. Willow
Let's go
Street,
to
I guess?
Willow Street. What?
Yeah, Willow Street.
Yeah,
Like
why
one
not?
of the
Willow
smallest
Street.
house maps. Yeah.
Can we do Nightmare?
Why not? If you get lucky, sure.
Or have final
I
words?
mean, I solo Nightmare, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Well, it's the smallest house map too, so it should not be too bad. We got all the equipment. We got all the equipment. Okay, all right, let's do it. I think
Yes.
this will be my final map as well because it's been fun, but we'll keep going. All right, let's go. Nightmare. Is Insanity worth doing or not really?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Is Insanity worth doing in this game? The difficulty or not really?
Definitely yes. If you know what you're doing.
Okay, the answer is no. I don't know what I'm doing. I like this false sense of hope. It's either sunrise or sunset, but there's still a ghost. Okay. Yeah, we lost one player. You do get more XP now, but you need to not die. Say again?
The ghost is in the bathroom.
You found it already? Nice.
Yeah, I used the mirror. And breaker is no one.
On my way, one camera.
Oh, yo, don't throw things. What's in this room?
That was pretty quick. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing in this game.
It's a DOJ!
Say again?
It's a DOJ!
Did you catch that? I did not.
I might not do it again. See.
I just hope it's not a mimic. Okay, so getting a perfect game should be very easy.
Yeah, that Aura player. They sound like they know what they're doing, but they talk way too fast sometimes. And I thought I talked
we
fast.
need motion sensor.
I got a third camera.
Time to duplicate salt photos.
Yeah, I never liked the photo objective. I never liked it. Unless they... I don't think the devs can fix that.
You're
we
washing
don't need
your
a
hands,
video.
Ghost. Hey, you washing your hands?
We already know what the ghost is.
Hey, don't.
You already
don't
know?
throw- Don't throw why-
We already know. Okay, that's pretty quick. I wish I was this good at this game. What ghost is it? Because ghost event. Do you know what the ghost is? Because I did not notice the evidence. You said it's a Diogen?
It's Diogen.
Already. I wish I was this good. Wow, I wish I was this good. I wish I was this good. Wow. So the evidence is spirit box, ghost ring, and dots. I don't see any dots. But they figured it out quickly. Wow. Like I was saying, I don't mind dying in this game, awesome, but I need to level up. Because yeah, if you die, you will not get as much experience. And frankly, I don't play this game that much. Oh, and you just died. Did one of you just die?
No, hasn't even hunted yet.
Oh, I
Are
thought
you coming
that.
in?
What we want me to do?
Anything? Something?
Hold on a second.
I mean, there's no reason to stand in the truck right now.
Let me see if I can bring something. Why not? Sound sensor. Something to do. Yep, I'm seeing something. Oh, no, that's you walking. Never mind.
Can you take a picture of these salt piles?
I don't have a picture with me. Oh, sorry, that
Right
one?
here. Yep,
Take a photo of what?
of these salt piles.
Done.
Oh no, get close. You want to get on top of it so it's not 2-star. There goes our perfect game.
Okay, I got it.
Actually, no, that was a dead photo. Our perfect game is gone.
Oh.
You need to take the rest of the salt photos. We are not gonna get a perfect game anymore. We might as well get what we can. I'm talking to you.
Wait, do we have another photo camera back at the truck or no?
Oh, we do?
I was just wondering if we have
But I
another
have
one.
mine right here. Now we need sanity below 25. Oh wait, I can trigger a cursed hunt by breaking the mirror. Let's loop it here. Okay, ready? Is everyone ready?
Hopefully we don't die.
Are you guys coming?
It's just try to hunt. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna be able to hide from it,
Nope.
but it's painfully slow. There we go. Hello, Deirdre.
Very slow.
Yep.
Right? Is it always this slow?
It is, yep. Unless you're far away from it, then it's the fastest goes.
Okay. Good.
We got it.
Okay, that was surprisingly easy. That was surprisingly easy. I thought it was going to be more difficult.
No.
So, to confirm, it's a Dujin. Okay.
It's definitely Dujin, yep. Unless it's Mimic, but I didn't see Orbson.
Yes! Good job. I got the achievement for that. When I heard the achievement, you got it right. Good job. And thanks to you, you were the star of that game, not me. Thanks to you, I finally get another crucifix. I can finally get a better crucifix. Thank you. I don't play this game all the time, honestly, so that's why I'm kind of eager not to die.
Just hide.
Where's the crucifix? Oh, shop. There you go, crucifix. Do I have enough money? Just enough money. Got like 5,000, and the upgrade costs like 4,000.
You have $1,000 to spare.
Yep, and I just got an achievement of Cash Cow. I spent $50,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I played this game back when there's only one developer on this game. That's how old I am with this game.
Okay, I'm ready
Which-
when you guys are.
You
Which
two are
ghost
gonna...
have you got?
Sorry, say again?
Which ghost have you guys died to the most?
Roy.
I don't
Mine's
remember,
Demon
but if I
X.
have to take a guess, a best guess, probably the Revenant. That one is annoying, especially in the open maps.
You can actually go to your statistics in the menu and actually
Oh,
tells you.
statistics.
My most common ghost is Wraith.
Mine's the mimic.
Of course.
Player statistics, ghost statistic, most... Oh my freaking god. My guess was absolutely right. My most common ghost is the freaking Revenant. Wonderful.
What's your most deaths?
24. Yep, 24. Yeah.
Ready up.
You two go ahead. Unfortunately, I gotta tap out, but thank you for the games. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, dope.
Yeah. I wish I could do
Okay.
more, but I need to tap out. Again, thanks for the help, Mimic. I got that on video. Remember that one moment earlier, like, it's not hunting? I got that live on video. That was awesome. Okay, I'm just rubbing it in at this point.
Be careful your last words.
I know, Mimic. I know. If you want to see my face,
come-
you can Google me. You'll find me very easily. No problem there. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. I really gotta go here. Again, thank you for the games. Yeah, I wish I could do more games, but I really need to tap out here. You know, I'm surprised that the game is stuck at 60 frames per second. I don't know. Hey, welcome back, Marcus. I just got finished playing Phasmophobia, and surprisingly, there is a moment that we got on this game. I did not make the magic happen, but it was just a coincidence. So yeah, Marcus, I finally got the Ready or Not game set up. So Marcus, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you played this game in a while or you have the game. I don't know. I don't think you have this game. But you're not missing much in this game right now when it comes to Ready or Not. The game is poorly optimized on the newest game engine. Long story short, Marcus, everyone's FPS got cut in half with this new update. Yeah, I was very disappointed and heartbroken when that happened. But that one video that I posted today, Marcus, that was the best moment I was able to get on the new maps. That's it. That's all I was able to get. Still no voice commands. Ready or Not is like a hard game to love at this point. I don't know. So, like I said before, Marcus, I'm doing bonus games tonight, and when it comes to 7 Days to Die, I don't know if this game is worth playing or not. I don't know. This game finally got updated to 1.0. I know you can play this game with mods, but I don't know if this game is worth playing or not. I know Zach said they were planning to play this, but I don't know. 7 days to demo miles February. Yeah, I did play this game on early access before, but it wasn't a very good first impression. So I don't know. Thus the performance wasn't exactly the best either. I don't know. Since this game is not that big on hard drive space, I'll give it a quick look here. Yeah, I don't mind survival games, but there has to be a purpose or a goal that I would be interested in. If it's casual friendly, it can be good, but we'll see. And by the way, Marcus, I don't know if you noticed it, but I did significantly uninstall a lot of games. I used to have a lot more games on my Steam library, so now I got like 388 gigabyte of free space now, simply because I became more honest with myself. When it comes to other games that I want to try in the future, other than single-player games, I'm willing to try Age of Empires 4 and what was the other game? Street Fighter. I don't know if I would like those two games. I haven't been in the mood to practice those games a lot more than I should, but it's something that it's been on my mind. Also, PlanetSide 2, I'm very rarely gonna touch this game anymore. The new update kind of messed up the Sunders as well. They're way too powerful than they should be, to say the least. So yeah, Sea of Thieves is also another game that I can play, but only casually. So I'm not really worried about the grinding to reach level 50. I just want to come on, play some games, have some fun with people that are interested. That's how I view Sea of Thieves. I don't think of the grind. I just play the game and have fun with people that I know. That's how you can enjoy that game the best. I know missions can take a while to complete, but that's the best way to experience that game. Have fun with your friendlies. Yeah, the combos. Yeah, Marcus. Yeah, I've heard Street Fighter 6 is a big improvement over Street Fighter 5. And they do have a control scheme of either classic or modern, Marcus. So even if you're not the best at fighting games, the devs were nice enough to give you a modern control scheme so that it is quote-unquote streamlined. But again, if you are used to the classic controls, that's something you can do. So I have to agree, Marcus. It's best to get comfortable with the yeah. You mean easy mode? But yes, they did include that in the game, or with a custom configuration if you want to be even more specific. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, Marcus. Not everybody can play 5 hours a day after they're finished with work or something. Not everyone can play 5 hours a day. So at least it appeals to casuals. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Marcus. I mean, it's taking a bit of liberty, but yeah. Yeah, I just downloaded Sea of Days to Die here. It's not 1.0, but I know you can play this game on custom servers and mods, but I'll see if this game has changed anything significantly ever since it got to 1.0. I don't know if it's even optimized either. Not by much? Okay, well, I'm about to find out right now, Marcus. First impressions is a big deal to me. Even if you're not good at the game, you can tell if this title's pre-release software. Isn't it the full release already? Whatever. Okay, you got the usual messages you gotta read. I'm not gonna hack in this game. I'm not going to. Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. I never heard of those, Marcus. First time hearing those. Full screen. Okay. Join a game. Animate 2D. Okay, I have never heard of those, so okay. $36.50. Okay, this is a random server. Let's see what kind of an experience this is. Oh boy. You gotta download things. Oh no. But I'll give it a try just this once. I know Tekken. I never played Tekken. I've heard of Soul Calibur, but I never actually played it. Okay, I'm gonna try out this one server and see if it's interesting or not. I hope I don't have to download too many things here. At least when you uninstall games on Steam, it's a very simple process, so anything you download to the game will also be uninstalled as well. So it's a very simple process. I hope it's just downloading World and nothing else. Because I know you can play this game modded, but first impressions is quite a big deal. I'm not the best with survival games, but I can tell if I like something or not. I hope it's just downloading World. Heaven or Hell from Blaze. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll check. I can probably take a quick look at that. First, I'm gonna check this game out right now, just the first impression, to see if it's worth looking or not. Okay. Let's see. Oh, ready to spawn? Okay. So I'm getting about 70 frames per second here, and turning some settings down. I'm gonna try temporal. Not much of a difference. Yeah, when it comes to survival games, it's a bit of a hit and miss with me. Yeah, I do remember the performance being very rough in the early access. And this is one of those games that you have no choice but to turn your settings down because it's still running really hard. You get about 70 frames per second, something like that. And I'm getting quite a bit of hitching here. What if you turn the settings down even more? How about medium? Let's try quality preset of medium. Okay, what about quality preset of medium? Okay, seems to be a little better. but there's still quite a lot of hitching here. And this is before you did get any action. I don't mind a game being imperfect on performance, but first impressions. You can tell right away if it's something you will care or not. And no, still not feeling it. No, I'm not missing much. No, I know you can play this game modded to make the experience better, but no, I'm not getting. I still have the same first impressions that I've had when I checked this game out all those months ago. No, I got way too many other games to worry about. So yeah, this game I'm not playing ever again. Nope. Yeah, I'll just hide this game permanently. Nope. Save some hard drive space. Okay, so this is the video you were talking about, Marcus. Okay, it's a 2D fighting game. Yeah, I remember this is sort of like Street Fighter, but it's different. I don't know. When it comes to the fighting genre, I barely know much about it. Like, I know you can do combos, but I only know fighting games on the surface level. That is it. And BlazBlue. I think have I heard of that game before? Blaze. I don't think it's showing up here. Must be something that's not on Steam then. So I have to look that up, I guess. Sentinel. BlazBlue Central Fiction? I think that's the one, yeah. BlazBlue Central Fiction. Oh yeah, this is the same game that you just showed me. I don't know about this game. I have to check out Street Fighter first. It's still in my Steam library, and I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. But that's something that I have to spend some time with first before I make any comparisons, because I barely know anything about the fighting genre. When it comes to American Truck Simulator, I'm glad the game is getting an update, especially with the Texas state finally. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it's a good thing I at least know the game exists. So if I don't like it, it's at least I can have something else to look at. But I do remember fondly playing and seeing Street Fighter when I was young, back in the 90s and early 2000s. But I never quite grasped it quite well. Same thing with Age of Empires. I remember seeing Age of Empires 2 back in the 90s and early 2000s, but I never exactly understood how the game works with the micromanaging and the keyboard shortcuts. I know some of them, but not quite well. Also, alright, sale. Yeah. Another thing is Marcus, Red Dead Redemption 2. I wasn't expecting to get this game finally, but a surprise pop-up came in and I was like, really? Yeah, I play GTA 5, by the way, Marcus, but the game feels shallow and hollow. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have much, I don't feel like playing GTA 5 anymore, whether it's 5M or GTA Online. Something about the game just feels very shallow and hollow. But when it comes to Red Dead Redemption, when it comes to the other game that the GTA guys did, I'm not too sure what to think about this game. You're saying it's a good Western game? I have never played it. I did remember seeing Red Dead Redemption 1 all those years ago. When it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm not too sure. It did came out all those years ago, 2019. It looks nice. I hope it's optimized. I hope it's a decent game. You say it's good. I hope it's worth the time. Stalker. Which Stalker in particular, Marcus? Because I know there's many. I don't even know which one to focus in. But I know there's multiple there, as you can see. But When it comes to Sea of Thieves, Marcus, I don't know if you're crazy on Sea of Thieves, but that's another game, thankfully, I can play casually. That is something that I don't mind playing every once in a while. It can be very repetitive, but every once in a while it can be fun. So what else is there to be touched upon tonight? All for okay. When it comes to shooting games competitively, the only game I'm interested now is Rainbow Six Siege when it comes to casual or ranked. That's the only game that I'm interested at the moment. Although I am open to trying out other games out there. I did try XDefiant, but that game didn't really stand out to me. I'll be releasing the Rainbow Six Siege video tomorrow on Friday night. I haven't played Siege on a Friday night, so that's going to be very interesting. So stay tuned for that. I didn't forget about the other single-player games, but again, I have been very busy with scheduling, which it has been a Team Fortress 2. I tried it, Marcus, but it's too chaotic for me, even casually. And I've heard that people have been complaining to Valve, you need to update the game because there's so many exploits and stuff. So that's the thing that kind of bugged me about Team Fortress 2. The only other shooting game that I've heard that is going to be coming out is Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I fear it's good, but it's mostly single player. Marvel Rivals, I've heard about that game. They're basically trying to do Overwatch with that game, but it's Marvel characters. I don't know if that game is decent or not. I tried Overwatch 2. I didn't like it, personally. Something about it is just not fun. So, I've been keeping a close eye on Marvel Rivals. And, Marvel Rivals is basically Gundam Evolution. Just Marvel. Gundam Breaker? Oh, no, it's not. It's not showing up here. I don't think Gundam Evolution is in Steam. Or is it Gundam Breaker? Oh, Gundam Evolution is dead, so it's not on Steam anymore. Yeah, I did try Project Zomboid, completely unrelated game, but the game is simply too complex for me to do. It will take me too much time from doing other things. I still have Elden Ring on my library markers, but I did uninstall it because it'll take way too much time for me to master the controls in that game. If I focus on Elden Ring, it'll be basically Baldur's Gate 3 all over again, but it'll take significantly longer to get through that game. Something that I cannot afford at this point. Not unless I have a flexible schedule. Yeah, the preventive filter work. Yeah, I mean, the preventive filter does work, yes. American Truck Simulator, I am looking forward to the 1.51 update. But this is something that I will not play all the time. I do like the fact that American Truck Simulator is finally optimized, and you can adjust the frame rate now. No longer this game runs your GPU hard if you minimize the game, which is very nice. That was a big issue before 1.50. So that's another game to think about doing. I'm thinking of doing Cyberpunk finally. I did adjust the graphic settings to this game so that it is more optimized, but I haven't been in the mood yet. Armored Core 6 is a good mecha game. I've heard about that, but I haven't gotten into the mood of that game. It's $80 freaking. Wait a minute. From Software Inc. Are these the same guys that did Elden Ring? Yep, it's the same guys. It's the same guys. It's PvP. I mean, if I look at these photos, it looks interesting. Oh, there's a co-op mod. Oh, just like Elden Ring has a co-op mod. How big is this game? 60 gigabytes. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it, Marcus, but I'm only putting my game on wishlist for now. I have way too many games on my Steam library. Way too many games. I can't cover them all. Cyberpunk, I would like to cover that game. I would like to cover all the games I have in my library right now. There's so many. Oh my god. So many freaking games. I don't even know where to begin. So many. Red Dead Redemption 2. So many games. I'm already having difficulty finding out what to play. Oh, by the way, Marcus, Party Animals. Marcus, I don't know if you play Party Animals, but Party Animals finally got a Nemo Kart mode in this game. It's basically Mario Kart, but the Party Animals version of it. It's still in beta, but I think it'll be a decent mode that we can play together. Okay, I'm just saying if you have the game, it might be fun for you, maybe. So, I tried it, but it's not the best right now. On beta, it's not really great. But I think it will get better. I think the Party Animals Kart Racer will be decent. Plus, it's console crossplay too. That's what I like about Party Animals. It's crossplay. Okay. Yeah, there's also Starship Troopers. Again, great casual game. I still got Street Fighter, which I have not had the chance to master yet. Yeah, there's too many games. Too many games. I don't have that much free time this week, Marcus, because I got to I'll be heading out of the country again on next Wednesday for a few days. So I'm gonna try to make the most time that I have left this week. I don't know if you're a fan of Sea of Thieves, Marcus. That game can be very repetitive, but it's still a fun game. I'm gonna be going to Reno. It's basically the second biggest city in Nevada. Not for very long, but just for a few days. Yeah, when it comes to Sea of Thieves, Marcus, I don't know if this is your game, but it can be fun. I did finally get a sloop and a brig in this game. So if you ever are in the mood to play Sea of Thieves, even casually, this is something that I'm finally in the mood to play. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing, Marcus. Short burst, if you will. You play it every 2 or 3 days, or every week, or every 2 weeks, and that's about it. This game finally has a PvE option too. I'm no longer playing Helldivers 2 anymore, Marcus. I kind of got tired of that game, so I play Starship Troopers instead. Starship Troopers Extermination is also a game you play in burst as well, but I prefer this more than Helldivers, even if it's more simple. It's not the same game, but I prefer Starship in my opinion. More fun and more straightforward. So, plus this game is coming on console somehow. That'll be very nice. What time is it right now? 11:46. Yeah, so there's so many games in my Steam library that I'm just trying to think what to play. I would like to play Red Dead Redemption 2, but I also got Cyberpunk that I haven't touched yet. I already checked out Project Zomboid, Marcus. The controls and the systems you gotta learn in Project Zomboid, it doesn't appeal to me. It takes away my interest on other games that I already have in my library. So unfortunately, I uninstalled it already. I did the tutorials, so I got the sense of what the game is like. No, it's not for me. I don't mind survival games, but it has to be the right thing. I'm not doing Cyberpunk tonight, Marcus. You need to have at least hours of free time on that game, just like Baldur's Gate 3. I've been keeping close tabs of Baldur's Gate 3, Marcus. They're going to be releasing another patch to bring in more evil endings to the game, if you're evil in this game. Also, some significant significant fixes to performance, among other things in the game. once again, Marcus, I am very sad, but also happy that Baldur's Gate 3 I did play all the way from start to finish. Yeah, it was a great game. But I think Larian's next game, hopefully, will be better or decent. Because they did learn a lot from making Baldur's Gate 3. Whatever the next game is, if you can make the same story choices like you can do in Baldur's Gate 3 without the D&D aspects, I think I'll enjoy it. I think I'll enjoy it. Yeah, some good memories in Baldur's Gate 3. I spent so much hours exploring it. And the D&D aspects, even though I'm very casual with it, I still got through the game. That's what mattered the most. I got through it. And it's a good thing I did play it on one of the easier difficulties, so I did not get frustrated. If I had not played it on the lower difficulty, I would have gotten frustrated. You really need to know what you're doing in Baldur's Gate 3, especially if you go on the high difficulties. But yes, what right now on my mind, it's either Final Fantasy XIV Online, which I have been having a fun time grinding, or Rainbow Six Siege, playing that game competitively or being casual. I love that game. I'll try to do that. I'll try to do those games. I'll try to do other games whenever I can. It's just been a huge challenge. And by the way, Marcus, I'm dressed up today because I had to finish up the thumbnails for the videos. The Ready or Not video and the Rainbow Six Siege video they'll be releasing tomorrow on Friday. I have a couple of Sonic games already, Marcus. That's the problem. I have Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Origins already on my library that I haven't touched in a while. That's the problem. But Sonic Adventure 2, I don't know. Sonic Adventure 2. Never heard it. I think I may have seen this game in the past, but I never played it. But I think I may have seen this before. But yeah, I have 2 Sonic games in my library that I haven't had the chance to check out yet. It's an older game, but beloved. Okay. I'll put this on my wish list on low priority. I don't mind playing retro games, Marcus. I really don't mind. But it must be something that I enjoy. Speaking of which, there is an old game on my Steam library that I have to check. No, I don't want to do it right now. It's 11:50. It's already almost time. I'm gonna tap out here because it's already getting close to midnight. Plus, I'm feeling a bit exhausted today. Not only because I had to make the video thumbnails and the videos, but I had another long work day today. But I'm just glad that I got the videos finished, so I didn't have to worry about don't have to worry about grinding or worry about it for the next day. So hopefully Friday night I'll be more relaxed. So that's what I'm hoping for. Oh yeah, and Multiversus. This game finally got another patch. They brought Samurai Jack finally. But this is another game that I play casually as well, Marcus. I don't play this all the time. So this game also has combos, but I'm still not good at the game. So this is something that, yeah. They did finally release another patch to the game. They finally have ranked in this game. Yeah, they have Samurai Jack in this game. They also did some patching and nerfing on the characters. So that's something I am still playing casually. I don't put in a lot of time to this game. 93 hours in this game. I'm actually surprised. But I still play it casually. I don't have Multiversus as a top priority when it comes to my playing time. I mean, it's one of the very few decent 2v2 fighting games on Steam right now. I can't think of too many other fighting games on Steam right now you can do 2v2. So that's something that I'm glad I'm glad it still has updates. So hopefully this game will continue to keep the player base happy. I hope. This is something that I can only play on burst. The thing about Multiversus is sort of like playing Street Fighter. You need to know your combos, and your arm will get tired after like playing an hour or two. But anyway, I gotta head off here, Marcus. But it's good to see you again after all these years. I have all these Steam games to go through, but I wish it was simple to just switch from one game to the other. It's not that simple, unfortunately. But when it comes to Rainbow Six Siege, Marcus, I don't know if that's your type of a game, but I did get an interesting photo on Rainbow Six Siege on one of the plays that we did. So that's something I'll be showing up tomorrow. Oh, hi, Bongo. I'm so sorry, Bongo, but we're going to be heading off. I'm going to be cutting this broadcast here off in a few seconds here. Because unfortunately, I have to head off and start to unwind. It's already almost midnight here, Bongo, but it's good to see you again, man. I have all these Steam games here, as you can see, and I'm trying my best to cover them all, but it's easier said than done. Cyberpunk, Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, there's too many games, Bongo. I'm trying my best here. Multiverses. The list goes on and on and on. To make a long story short, Bongo, I did play Phasmophobia today. I also did revisit 7 Days to Die for a little bit, but the game still did not interest me. Nothing captivates me at all. So that's basically what happened today. Also, I did finish the videos, Bongo. I released a update video, Ready or Not, today as well. Tomorrow will be Rainbow Six Siege video that I'll release. So that's gonna be fun, I hope. Anyway, I gotta head off here. I am getting tired here. Not because of you guys, but I had a long day today. I had to get the thumbnails done. That's why I'm dressed up today. If it wasn't for that, I would not be dressed up right now. But anyway, Bongo and everybody else, it's good to see you guys again. I'll try my best to continue here with covering all these other Steam games that are still overdue. But I'm still glad to be here. I wish I was more flexible with the schedule. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow on Friday.